You Criterion fans have had so many feuds with me, and you just accept everything they do, and you're like, Criterion, like, that's a physical media company that really cares. It makes a high quality product. They, they have just a couple sales a year. They don't like to budge on their prices. They don't keep things limited, and they're dope. That's what you say. But they are not. And if I were you, after this set of announcements, I'd be even more ticked off. Because there was nothing new. People like to complain about Scream Factory going, hey, Scream Factory, you put out a bunch of movies you already released on 4K, or other movies people have released on 4K. And that's all you've done. But yet, Scream Factory is putting out sick titles that didn't get a 4K release, or didn't get a boutique release, like The Boy, or Devil, or many others, including Amityville Horror remake from Platinum Dunes. These movies never got the boutique treatment, but you guys just want to sweep it under the rug and say Scream Factory just re-releases the same old crap over and over again. But Criterion just did that in the most monumental ways possible. They announced Godzilla coming to 4K. Not anything new coming to 4K. Not anything didn't get the boutique treatment before. Just that same old crappy first black and white one that nobody likes. Doesn't even have any other monsters. Honestly, a garbage movie. Putting it out again. Cool. What about, Seven Samurai? Another ancient relic from like the 1920s. That's getting a 4K. And then they're putting out that big box set, Criterion Collection 40, celebrating like the 400th anniversary of that ancient company. And what does it have? 40 Blu-ray discs that they've already put out. Nothing new, not a single new movie, not one grain of newness in there. Again, I'm sick of the hate that Scream Factory is getting for this. Because Criterion is honestly the worst culprit, and Criterion doesn't even put slipcovers on their releases. They barely do anything special. Half the time, they have the same problems all these other companies. I remember all these things, people going on about Scream Factory having replacing discs, and they're not reliable. What about all the 4Ks that Criterion Collections had to replace? Does anyone remember that ancient movie, Citizen of Kane, or whatever the heck it was? Like, that movie is supposed to be like one of the worst movies of all time. That had issues with the disc, and you had to get it replaced. But people are like, it's Criterion, they're good for it. But oh my god, Scream Factory sends you the Chucky movies on 4K, and they've got some weird goopy residue in the bottom, and you guys are crying about it. When, from what I understand, the discs played probably fine, and also from what I understand, you shouldn't be watching those discs anyways. It doesn't matter. You guys just live in some wacky double standard world where Criterion is the king of physical media and they can get rid of whatever they want at whatever cost they want. They can do whatever and they make no wrong. Everyone's just like, oh, my wallet's gonna be hurting. They've got Godzilla coming on 4K, Seven Samurai coming on 4K, this and that getting re-released on 4K. Guess I'm gonna be strapped. Who cares? They didn't even change the packaging. This would have been a good time for them to at least introduce a slipcover for these movies, but they didn't. And technically, if you're counting for Godzilla, this is literally the third or fourth time that movie's got a re-release? Because I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's probably in that stupid Criterion Collection box set. It's in that stupid Godzilla book box set that sucks with a bunch of crappy movies. Again, it's just like, you could have put out Godzilla 98. An actual good movie. A classic film. Probably the best, if not one of the best, giant monster movies to ever exist. from the GOAT, Roland Emmerich, director of 2012, which is a really great movie. Have you seen Moonfall? Also an excellent movie. But people like to forget that the director of Independence Day 2, one of the best sequels of all time, apparently he just doesn't deserve the all-star treatment. Just saying. I don't know, guys. I'm just kind of fed up with Criterion. I really am just very excited for them to just go bankrupt, because I think, us people who aren't just brainwashed, and just want to buy everything that, comes out of that stupid Criterion closet, and we just have, we're not sheep, we're not, not some kind of robot, we're not just someone just sitting on the forum just going, yep, gonna buy everything up. I mean, I'll probably buy these all up because now my Blu-rays are worthless because there's something superior out there and I have to upgrade everything, even though I hate Criterion. But now I have to upgrade. Now I have to make that plunge, and I have to hope that Criterion's going to go out of business, in the next few months, which is going to happen because it just got bought by someone else. And you know what happens when these giant companies get bought by someone else? They don't last long. They get sold again and again and again, and then they're gone. Look at Warner Brothers. They're going out too. But it doesn't matter. Criterion sucks, and I can't wait for them to go away. That's all I gotta say, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And remember, keep slipping.